Hello traders, Joseph here again. Thank you so much for joining me on another weekly video edition. I want to start this video by saying how incredible the past week has been in terms of trading advanced pattern and technical structure. Now for those of you who are following me on TradingView, I'm sure you must have had a good week, because if I can recall, we've made something in the region of 200 pips just trading advanced pattern and technical structure. Now for those of you who are watching this video for the first time and want to get involved, there's two links at the bottom of this page. The first link is going to take you to TradingView, and TradingView is basically a website where traders across the world come and share their ideas. So if you click on that link, it's going to take you to my profile page on TradingView, and there you're going to see all the trades I've posted throughout this week, and you're going to see the results, which is quite incredible. Now, the difference between what I'm doing on TradingView compared to what other traders are doing is the fact that every time I post a trade, I keep you updated on every single steps that I take after I post a trade. So you're going to feel like you're actually trading with me. So every time my targets have been hit, I give you an update. Every time I move my stop loss, I give you an update. I find this is helpful to, especially to new traders who who are still trying to find a trading plan that they can follow. So all you have to do is just go on my page, just hit the follow button. It's not going to cost you nothing, but you're going to get to see every one of my trades throughout the week. So now the second link on this at the bottom of this page, the second link is going to take you to my website. Basically, if you want to get videos like this, which I do every week, all you have to do is just go on my website, scroll to the bottom of the page, and put your name and your email address to get on my email list. And every time I make a video like this, you're going to be the first person to get it. So now on to the most important thing today, which is the analysis. So I'm going to be looking at two currency pairs today, and the first currency pair I'm going to be looking at is the euro dollar. So let me take this to the daily chart. So if you're looking at the euro dollar chart on a daily time frame, we can see that the market has been heavily bearish. And if you remember my first video, which I posted about a month ago, I said after we broke this minor support area line down here, I did say that the market is going to come back up and test that support line before heading all the way to this major support line down here. So now the market has done that, and now the market is within touching distance of this major support line. So the market might be presenting with a buying opportunity. But first of all, before we even think about buying, there's a few things that need to line up for us. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to be watching before I actually get involved in this trade. So the first thing I'm going to be watching as this market trickles down to this red line is I'm going to be watching for an oversold conditions on my RSI. So let me bring in my RSI and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be watching for. So if you looking at this RSI, we can see that the market has not yet been oversold. So there is the potential for this market to keep pressing lower, which is good because the market is not where we want to buy yet. So if this market continues to press lower, I would expect to see an oversold condition on my RSI. So, but that alone is not enough for me to get into the trade. So once I see an oversold condition, I'm going to show you what else I'm going to be watching and waiting for. So once I see an oversold condition, I'm going to be looking for this market to come into a bit of a consolidation. Obviously, you're going to have to drop the time frame down to maybe an hourly chart or a 4-hour chart before you can see the actual consolidation. So once the market gets into a bit of a consolidation, I'm going to be looking for a bullish advanced pattern. So like the cipher, the godly, or the bat pattern. So if that doesn't happen, then I'm going to be looking for the market to come and form a double bottom. And once the market has formed a double bottom, I'm going to be looking for a bullish divergence on my RSI. So once I get a double bottom and I get a bullish divergence on my RSI, then I'm going to be taking this trade. So if that happens, where are our targets going to go? Well, the first target that we're going to be looking for the market to come back into this previous structure. So let me change that to green. So we're going to be looking for this market to come back into this previous structure. And we can actually shoot for two targets on this trade. So let me bring in my Fibonacci ratio, go swing high to swing low, and we can see that the 6-minute retracement comes into that previous structure. So we can actually shoot for two targets target 2 being up here. And in terms of risk, we're not really risking a lot on this trade because our stop loss just has to go below this previous low. That's all we got to do. So this is something I'm going to be keeping an eye heading into the following week of trading. So the next currency pair that I'm going to be looking at is the yen. So looking at the US dollar yen, I'm actually going to drop this to a lower time frame because this is one of the currency pairs that we've actually made a killing on just trading advanced pattern in the past week. And right now we've got 2 advanced pattern forming on this pair. So the first advanced pattern that I'm going to be looking for is the cipher pattern. Let me go ahead and just draw up the advanced pattern for you guys. The cipher pattern, we got the X to A leg with a B retracement. We got our entry point is going to come in somewhere there. So let me just bring in my Fibonacci ratio just to confirm it. It's going to be a 786 retracement, which is coming just a little bit, yeah, just there. And we can see that where the entry point for this cipher pattern is, let me change that to blue. We have got a little bit of structure. We have got like this, actually a few structure right there. Our stop loss is gonna have to go above X. And in terms of targets, we got our first target, 382 retracement, and we got a second target at a 618 retracement. So in terms of risk to reward ratio, we got a very nice risk to reward ratio of about 1.8 to 1, which is very important. So let me go ahead and show you, take this few things off and then show you the other pattern. So I'm going to drop this down to a 30-minute chart. And bring in my triangle, X to A leg. The second pattern is actually a Gartley pattern. It's actually a deep Gartley pattern, X to A leg. Let me change this triangle color not to confuse you guys. And we're gonna get our entry point, which is coming in right about there, and that's the 127 extension of this leg. So you can see right on point. So our entry point is going to come in there. So we got 2 different advanced patterns that we're going to be looking to get involved with. Now there is a chance that we might lose this Gartley pattern before we can get this cipher pattern, or we might come in, get filled in the Gartley pattern, the market might reverse back down, give us our 2 profit targets, and then come back up to this cipher pattern before we get filled again. So either way, you know, it's something. If you want to know how I'm going to be playing this trade throughout this week, then you know, all you have to do is just follow me on TradingView, and you're going to see every single decision that I'm going to make based on which trade I'm going to take, or which pattern I'm going to be trading, or how I'm going to be managing every single trade that I take. So that's it for today, guys. 2 great advanced patterns to look forward to, and a structured trade that is forming on the euro dollar. So if you like this video, or if the first time you're watching this video, if you like what you see, you know what to do. I mean, you can share it, you can comment it, you can like it. Just spread the word, really. And until next time, just keep it simple. Don't complicate things.